A really quick refresher on the pink button, because it has, with the latest update, added some more features and functions to it. So I'm only going to take a minute or so just to quickly bounce through them, so you can familiarise yourself with them and get your head around how you can actually use those in lessons. So the pink button always floats around. The first icon is a back button. It's pretty self-explanatory. The next button is the home icon. So for example, we might be in the Google Play Store and I want to go home. Pink button, home button, takes me straight back to the home screen. Note, it doesn't close the app, it simply minimizes it. To close the app, swipe up, square button, swipe down, you're good to go. The next one along is the workspace. This will take you to the workspace. Be a nice clean sheet of paper for you to start working on and doing all the cool stuff that comes with that. Again, home, but to close it, swipe it down. The next button along is the screenshot. So the workspace that we've just opened, here's an opportunity to take a picture of whatever is on the screen and dump it straight into that workspace so you can start working on it. Hit the button, renders it up, drops it in the workspace like this. And then we can do all the cool and funky stuff with it. Great, we'll go home again. The next button along, which is super cool. This is a really, really cool feature. So this is annotate over everything. So we're not going to take a snapshot and then annotate into it. We're just going to annotate straight into whatever it is we might have on the screen. And then if you want to save that into a gallery, swipe up from the bottom, take the photo, drops it into the gallery, and we can go back to it later and work with it later on. Get rid of that. The clock. So the clock that's on there is really dynamic. There's a whole bunch of stuff behind it, but this is an additional clock which you can minimize and you can float around the screen, but you can also have multiple clocks. You can have up to 4, okay? And then if you tie that in with the annotate over everything, you can then even give these clocks names of students or names of projects or names of things that need to happen in a lot of times. I'll let you guys figure out what's the best way to use that. Get rid of those. So that's the clock. And last, but by no means least, the decision wheel. Never make another decision in your life. Get the students to do it, or let technology do the thinking for you. I'm getting a lot of really cool feedback on this. One of the cool things that I really like about it is, I mean, it comes preloaded with vowels, consonants, numbers, a whole bunch of stuff. But you can also create your own. There's about 44 inputs you can have on there. So if you've got 44 students in the class, pop them all in there. And when it's time to make a decision, spin the wheel.